After completing this case study, you will be able to describe the term email hacking, understand about artificial intelligence powered generative tools and their capabilities. Let us go through the case background first. Meet the victim Ajit Sarkar, who is the managing director of ABC, a shipping company. His business involves shipping of goods in bulk quantities in India, as well as overseas, by road, rail, air, or through the ocean, offering door-to-door service, custom clearance, duties and local delivery. He does not have branches across the globe but has partnerships with various local shipment services of different countries to deliver the shipment on the door, saving his customers the trouble of collecting the shipment from the airport seaport. In case of an overseas delivery, the fees charged from the customer includes the fees of ABC and the fees that ABC has to pay to the local shipping company for door-to-door delivery. A large part of the company's income is through the import and export of goods across countries. This is the reason Mr. Ajit's company is authorized to deal in foreign currency, allowing him to make or receive payments in currencies other than the Indian rupee. Due to the nature of his business, which includes bulk deliveries, important goods, and transfer of large sums of money, no discussion is done over the phone calls, except customer care. Every decision and information about the shipments, invoices, payment and reception of fees is informed over email, so as to maintain a record. In short, email is the primary source of communication used by the company for any person outside the firm. One day he received an email. The sender introduced themselves as a local shipping agency in Italy and wanted to be a business partner for ABC's operations in Italy. The sender kept corresponding with Ajit for 1 month over email and discussed their current operations, expansion, costing in detail. Mr. Ajit highlighted why the company did not have any website, to which the sender replied that since they are small-scale firm, they do not have technical people to build a website. Ajit was impressed with the professional way the sender communicated. However, he was reluctant to partner with the company without any background check. He insisted that the person at least send their LinkedIn profile so that Ajit can discuss the potential business partnership with his team. The person finally sent a link to his LinkedIn profile in the email. Ajit clicked on the link, and as usual, he was prompted to enter his LinkedIn credentials and log in to view the profile. The next day, Ajit's PA received an email from Ajit for a payment of $70,000 to a certain account number without the invoice. Since Ajit himself used to verify and sign the invoices, his PA called him and asked for the confirming the payment without receiving any invoice. Following this incident, Ajit discovered many emails that were not sent by him. This left him suspicious that his email might have been hacked. He immediately reported the matter to Cyber Cell.
Now that we have discussed the technology of artificial intelligence, its capabilities, the debates over this technology due to the ways in which it can be misused, let's draw a potential modus operandi that can be followed by the cyber criminal to commit email crimes in the future and list out the steps that can be followed by the cyber criminal. so that we can understand how newly developed technologies can be used to manipulate victims. With reference to this case study, as seen in this case study, the criminal maintained correspondence with the victim for over a month before actually hacking his email account and trying to siphon off 70,000 US dollars. The emails sent by the criminal can be easily generated using artificial intelligence-powered text generators. As mentioned earlier, the AI-powered text generators are so powerful that they create impressive texts, which can make it even easier for the criminals to manipulate victims. Next, once the criminal realizes that he has manipulated the victim enough, he can send a link to a cloned website, which will look exactly like the original website, and it will be impossible to tell the difference between the cloned and legitimate website. As soon as the victim enters their credentials, the username and password will reach the criminal. This task was earlier achieved using social engineering toolkits in operating systems like Kali Linux, Parrot OS, and other OS made for security professionals and hackers. Now, with the price of AI, this task of cloning a web page will get even more easier since chatbots are capable of producing entire source codes. As seen in this case, the fraudster was able to hack the email account of the victim using his LinkedIn credentials. This is because the victim used same or similar credentials for both LinkedIn and his email account. Password cracking has been a popular cyber attack for hacking systems and accounts using brute forcing tools like Hydra. And with the development of AI, it will get even more easy because of the behavioral analysis capabilities of artificial intelligence.
Let us identify the countermeasures an investigating officer should follow while investigating an email-based crime.
Make a habit to check the address bar of the URL to check whether the URL is legitimate. Educate yourself on how URLs can be manipulated and how does a malicious URL look like. Generally, a malicious URL will have a spelling error or have not so common extensions after .com. Refrain yourself from entering any sensitive information on such web pages. Use different passwords for different types of services and websites. Especially, keep the passwords of your email and banking services completely unrelated from rest of your passwords. Also, while generating the password, try to be as random as possible while selecting the characters. The position of number, uppercase and lowercase alphabets, Special characters need not be only at the last or in the beginning. Randomly spread out the combination of letters and numbers. This will ensure that even if one of your account gets compromised, it will not lead the cybercriminals to escalate their way up to your other accounts. You have reached the end of the case study. By now, you will be able to describe the term email hacking, understand about artificial intelligence-powered generative tools and their capabilities. Thank you for taking up this case study about email hacking.